Hi, I'm Tom McGee with Spanesi Americas. Today we're going to talk about the touch measuring system and a lot of the advantages that it brings to a collision repair shop today. As we all know, we're trying to become more efficient, so being able to do some damage analysis and verify measurements before the repairs start is absolutely critical. So with the Spanesi Touch, I can measure this car on the shop floor, simply align the probe, push the button, and it records the length, height, and width of that location. If I have the option, I can put the vehicle up on a 2-post lift, and I can also do it there. But to try and eliminate the supplements and the rework that goes along with those, we have the option here of doing it on the floor and verifying the alignment of this front end. So we look at the critical areas being collision avoidance systems, airbag systems, adaptive cruise control. All of those sensors being mounted on the front of this vehicle are absolutely critical for alignment today. We can also use the touch on our benches or on a competitor's bench if you don't happen to have a Spanesi bench, simply by mounting it to a cross member that's universal. With an option, you can use touch wheels, and we can attach it down here to the wheel, and we can measure wheel alignment. So we can measure caster camber and toe, thrust angle on all 4 wheels, and use that as another diagnostic tool. I also have the option of being able to measure any point on the vehicle, whether it be on the strut towers or any other point-to-point, upper body, side door openings, door hinges, suspension components. For example, if I have a strut that you are considering or wondering if it's bent, I can measure that shaft using our probe, measure 4 different locations and determine whether or not that strut is bent. I can measure a control arm to determine whether it is out of alignment. So there's a variety of things that I can do simply using the touch measuring system. I can use it anywhere in the shop at any time, very easy to use. As an addition to the touch measuring system, we now have our touch virtual system. With these glasses, I have the option now of being able to be underneath the vehicle and see the data sheet that we are measuring the car. So I can look at the location, see if it's in alignment, out of alignment, move on to the next location as well. Simply using this touchpad, I can maneuver around and go to various functions, whether I want to go to a point-to-point measurement, if I want to be able to see a mechanical measurement and do a centering 2-point measurement, or if I want to do a 2-surface angle measurement, I simply change and move my finger here and use this as my mouse. While I'm seeing on here is a computer screen, so I can go anywhere I want to on the internet. If I want to go to an all-data procedure, or in this case a Toyota procedure, I can do that. So if I want to see what that particular part's made out of without coming in and out from underneath the vehicle, it gives me a great flexibility. I can also see my data sheet in the background. Several other advantages of the glasses are the efficiency of being under the car and staying under the car, being able to go and see the OEM procedures or any other information, and at the same time take video of the repair. So as I'm looking at documentation required for today's repairs, the glasses give me the ability to do full video. It also gives me the ability to do still photography. One other great feature of this is I have the ability to have tech support. So if I run into a problem either with the measuring system or the vehicle, I simply call the 800 number to Spanesi headquarters in Naperville, Illinois, and I now have tech support underneath the car with me, and they, through Skype, can see what I'm experiencing as a technician. It is one great addition to being able to do that in the future, and the future's today. With a lot of the changes in technology today on vehicles itself, we're mounting all different sensors along these core supports. So if this particular location is critical to a future mounting location, I can take the touch and add an external point to this and actually record this measurement on this Toyota RAV4. And every time I work on one of these vehicles in the future, that dimension for that particular location will be in my database in my shop. So if I frequently repair the same vehicle and know that I need this headlamp or I need this mounting location in a proper alignment, I can add it to my own data sheet. And again, it's something I can not only add the dimension, but I can add a still photograph of that location as well. So while I'm looking in my glasses, I can bring that up and verify that that location's there. So not only is the touch measuring system great for damage analysis, but it can also be used during the repair process itself using our Follow Me attachment. So if I attach this to the vehicle in an area that was damaged and simply put my probe into it, now while I'm pulling the vehicle, I can monitor the repair as I go. So as I start pulling, I can watch how many millimeters forward this damaged area comes back out during the pull, let it relax, pull it again until I get it back to the specification that it belongs in. So not only can it be used for damage analysis, it can also be used during the entire repair process and document before repairs, during repairs, and then do a post-repair printout showing that the vehicle's back to specification at all locations. So this is the touch wheels attachment. Simply by putting an extension onto our measuring arm, I can run our probe into the wheel attachment and I can measure caster camber and toe just like I would on a wheel alignment machine, and hopefully get this suspension diagnosed before it ever goes in the shop and account for any misalignment in the wheels. I can also do a full wheel alignment if my technician is skilled enough, but primarily I want to use this right now just to show you I can do this with a diagnostic tool.